Hey guys! Today I want to talk about your inner power, and I don't know why, but I think many people are afraid of showing their inner power. I talked a little bit about it before, because here in Denmark we have something called jantelov. And it's something about not being able to or wanting to show what you're worth, to actually believe that you're worth something. And I think it lies deep within many of us Danes, and whenever there's some artist or someone who claims there's something, then we have to, talk behind their back, or like, oh, look at him, wow, man, he's just talking and talking and talking. But what does he really do? What can he do? We're really skeptic when people like show off, but I don't think you need to do it in that way. I really believe that you can express your inner power in a very good and very inspiring way. And of course, we've all been seeing that. We've all found an author, or maybe an athlete, or a climber, or a singer, or an artist, or politician, whatever, spiritual leader, that just was able to shine with all his or her power, just really just being with it, not trying to just shout it out in the face of others, but really just feel it, know it, and be balanced with this power. I don't know quite what it is yet. I'm still kind of discovering mine, and I told you about all this process, but with just calling this part of me for Kraftkvinden, and it's still kind of it's still challenging for me to do it, and now I'm slowly beginning to put the word on my pictures instead of just Susanna. I can write Kraftkvinden, and every time I take a little step further to this, and some part of me are like shaking the head, like, oh, this will never turn out good. You will have enemies now. You will have people that will leave you or fight you or talk behind your back, or it's so deep within us. But I just really feel it, and I'm just really I've set my mind to keep listening to that part of me. And a couple of weeks ago I started with a song for her. I only got the first verse, so therefore I didn't kind of put it out there. But now I have 3 powerful, do you call them words? No, I don't know what you call them, but these sections of a song. And it's very simple. It's like an A, and then you slide it up here. And that's the only thing happening on the guitar, I love these simple songs. Okay. And so it's just like, do like this, right? And I think just this simple way of playing, it's very powerful for me. And I can take it down here if I want to sing something about love or wisdom, And if I want to express the power, then I can just turn up the volume, right? And sing. I only have this in Danish. It just has to be a Danish song. because it's about this Kraftkvinden. But if I should translate it, it would be something like, I am crow woman. I have black glossy feathers. I can fly on the winds of the world and see through everything. I am Spider Woman. I have 8 strong legs. Patiently, I'm making my beautiful web captures the world's wisdom in it. I am the dear goddess. I come with love. On new path you will find me. Come with me to the holy place. Jeg rådyr, rå gudinde, jeg kommer med kærlighed. På nye stier kan du mig finde. Følg med mig til det hellige sted. Afsted, afsted, yeah. Følg med, oh yeah. No. This was the last of these chapters about the deer goddess, rådyr in Danish. And I just imagine this song really, really loud, you know, sometimes when it really gets like, it will be with a lot of drums. So it's really, so the audience really can feel the power within them, right? And they can feel the bass pumping, you know, and the drumming. And yeah, the lyrics about the crow and the spider and the deer, there are 3 animals very important to me. I talked about the spider some videos ago, about the drawing I made, so that's, you know, that story. And the crow, I think I know it. It's because one of my shamanistic dream travels, I met this beautiful creature, half woman, half a bird, some black-winged bird. She was very sensual and very powerful and like a majesty. I don't know what you call it, gracefully and powerfully strong, you know, all straight up, very tall, and with these big black feathers, kind of, covering my back, you know, like this, so I felt safe in her strong arms. And then she had breasts. I have to make that drawing. I will make a drawing of her. She's very powerful to me. And when I see blackbirds, not blackbirds, yeah, maybe 2, yeah, and crows and blackbirds, you know, birds with black wings, I kind of connected to that experience. And the deer I met on a shamanistic walk that I sometimes do. It's not very often I do it, but when I really, really need wisdom or power or anything that I feel very strongly about or don't have and want to have, then I can do a shamanistic walk in the nature where I have a question. I have one thing on my mind and I find a place to do the walk, and I found the starting point of the walk and the ending point, and I decide that before going. So I know that here starts, it's like a ritual actually. I started here and I started it at the gate in my garden, and I had my question. I wanted more power, and this is a year ago I did this. And then it's just actually walking. It's just like, going for a walk. But you go for a walk with one question in your head, and you go there with all your senses wide awake. You're really in the now. You're walking around like it's like I have my feelings on the outside of my clothes. It's like I go with the snail has these two. I don't know what they're called, but I feel like my whole body is like those. So that I can sense as much as possible around me. And I'm totally open for impressions. So if I see an animal, I can feel if it's important for me. I was going on this shamanistic journey, and the last animal I saw was a deer. And it was just I met it not this close, but not many meters away from me, and it was just looking me straight in the eyes with these beautiful brown eyes it has. And it was all like quiet, but it was not like it didn't seem scared to me. It just seemed like it wanted to look at me for a moment, and I was all in love. I was all like, I'm not doing you any harm. I was just standing so quietly, just really appreciating the moment. And then it was running away, and then just 10 steps further I saw another one, and I looked at that too. And it was I saw these two deers on this spiritual walk, and I didn't actually know what they meant at the moment, other than I was really happy to see them, and it was a big experience, and that I was filled with gratitude for it. And I was noticing that it had 4 small, I don't know what you call them, horns. And I noticed that was what I was missing on my journey. I was missing like a weapon, but not a weapon to like make war, but a weapon to defend myself. I missed something powerful, and I can just show you one. And what I found 50 meters from where I saw the 2 deers, I found this beautiful long stick, and it was lying down in the forest. When I hit the ground with this stick, it's like it reminds me just of something really ancient, spiritual wise. And if you read something about shamanism, or Nordic sight as it's called, then there was a völve, and a völve is like this female shaman of the Nordic countries back in old times, medieval times and older. And they had a stick too, and they were singing themselves into this 3 worlds, where she could sense the spirit world. She was using her stick, and maybe she had a choir, a lot of youngsters singing to get her on the travel. So the stick was actually back then an important tool for the wise woman, and I really like to be connected with that again. It really works for me too. It was a very powerful experience to notice and to use this for the first time. I was singing. I think the first thing I was doing with this was when I came home from this spiritual walk in search for my power. And after meeting all beautiful animals and the deer and receiving this stick, I was singing about my travel. I was like going on in my mind. I was repeating what I just experienced, and I was just walking around singing, dancing in the living room. And that was kind of a very strong way to remember what I've just experienced, and to beat this rhythm on the ground it's difficult for me to describe what happens, but I just feel connected with tribal life, with this ancient knowledge. And it's strange because we're living in this modern world, and this may seem pretty silly to some people, right? But I guess they're not watching my videos. So you who's watching maybe don't think that it's too awkward. Otherwise you would have shut the video now. So I'm just being honest here and telling about my tools, and this is one of the more powerful ones. So this was a long journey today about showing your inner power, and now I just did. Being honest with this and sharing my song with you, and I'm very much looking forward to my journey, gaining more and more power and daring to show it more and more. Now I've showed you some of my tools and just be really vulnerable, kind of, or just showing it, and just want to inspire you to also kind of trust that intuition, that feeling, if you are drawn towards something you see, or if you have a hunch, or have like your intuition telling you, oh, I just need to sing while I'm taking my bath, I want to sing this song, just do it, really. I really want to inspire people to open the heart and dare to express whatever comes. So thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.